Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 83 of Building Ironman. This time we're continuing with the chest or the rear. I think it's the shoulder, the right shoulder braking pad or something that we're doing on this one. But of course, we're going to look through the magazine. First, the history of Ironman, the arrival of the Phoenix Force. It's different to the Avengers. They're like the different Avengers versus X-Men. They must be the X-Men Phoenix Force. So yeah, that's all that. If you want to read all of those, feel free, use all the words on the page. Yes, this is the back of the armour, the air brakes. There we go. Structure of the stabilizers makes it highly maneuverable. This is quite interesting. We've got some sort of photo etch type thing. We've got to do some bending and then putting it in place and then putting it to one side because we're not going to be fitting that for a couple of issues, a couple of weeks. But yes, it's that part on the back of the shoulder, the right shoulder blade, basically. Cool. I like the look of it. It's going to be good. Hank Pym. I remember him from Ant-Man. Man shrinking down things. There we go. I wonder, will I ever be forced to become the Ant-Man again? Cool. Interesting. We are Ultron. Ultron accuses Hank Pym of manifesting his own destructive impulses. Because I think Ultron was created by Hank Pym in the comics rather than Tony Stark. Biomechanoid armor. Seems to be, it's almost Transformer-esque. That sort of, I don't know if it's just the art style or the shaping or very boxy. Quite cool. That's that. So the epic issue is the Avengers vs. X-Men Zero, obviously a pre-release sort of thing. And next issue, we're continuing building the chest and looking at Thanos. So I'll get the parts ready and we'll build. Yes, so we are starting with this. This is the self-contained parts. All that we get is all that we're building. And we're starting off with the metal part, the thin plate, which we are doing some bending, which is why I've got my Star Trek pliers out. We're bending these two little tabs down. So if you grip them next to the fold, we should be able to quite easily bend them down 90 degrees. That will make it ready. Put it in place. That's not quite 90 degrees, that one. You've got to go a little bit further than you have to because it sort of springs back a little bit. That's close enough, I believe. We'll see. I'll leave those aside for next time because next time we're basically going to be doing this but reversed. So on this plastic piece, we're putting another plastic piece over the top like that. And on the underside of this is where this is being fitted. It goes on around, fit in there. Got that the right way around. I bent them the wrong way. It showed them bent. It said bend them down. That's annoying. That's very annoying. It actually goes that way with these bent the other way. So be careful. If you're doing that, don't follow the instructions, or rather try and look at the picture more closely, because we're bending them upwards from that orientation, not downwards. Hopefully they're not going to break off. We'll find out in just a moment. Not liking this. Well, it's gone back straight without any nasty noises or anything. So let's try again. Bend it the other way. Ordinarily, when bending things, you'll get away with one mistake, but not two. Fairly thick. So yeah, that seems to be okay on there. So that is, as it says on there, bend it downwards, but it really means bend it upwards. Because that's going to go on there. Like that. Well, like, it doesn't quite fit in, but it sort of does, but it doesn't. I'm not entirely certain about that. That's, yeah, a little bit strange. But let's get it all together and see how it looks afterwards. We're going to use two of these SP screws, one in either side, and that will be on there. So this goes over the outside of the metal piece, and the screw goes through that into obviously the middle. So you've got to go through the first bit, through the metal bit, and then into the next bit. That's not going to be terribly easy. Making sure everything lines up is the trick, because you've actually got four things to line up in here. You've got this outside flappy bit. Let's try and get that be visible all the way through there. I can't use a screw to guide it because it's threaded. So I can just look down there. I think that's probably about right. Should be the easiest bit to get lined up. And then that's got to go right over all of it. Yeah, this is moderately tricky. One of the trickiest bits to line up, actually, because you've got so many components to get in the right places. Let's just check. Is that screwed into there? Because it doesn't feel like it's going through there freely. Isn't it? Is in fact screwing into there. So let's get both sides of that screwed into there. Then I'm not going to be fighting with loose bits nearly as much. Right, so that's that there, that's that there, and that's that there. So everything should hopefully work quite well now. If I can get that out a little bit more. That's just a little bit proud. Maybe I can build it from the outside. That might be the easiest way of doing it. But forget about the inside bit. We'll build it from the outside. So we get that in there a little bit. Go. Then that bit is the next part to be screwed through. That line's like, yeah, this is an easy way of doing it. Next time, when I come to do the other side, we'll try it and see if it works the right way. But I reckon I'm probably going to end up doing this again. Then we can get that all the way home. There. Might be the trickiest bit to line up, but you'd have to line it up anyway. So, yeah, at least now I can feel that it's not coming into any resistance. So that must be lined up on there correctly. If I can get the other side down. In place. Yeah, that might be the easier way of doing that, I think. Irrespective of what the instructions actually say, I think I'm going to do that again. So here we have the last screw being tightened in. There's probably going to be something covering this from the other side because that's a little bit, that one's underneath, but that one's a bit pronounced. So there we have it. There we go. That's that. So we've got, what have we got? We've got a first flat bit that moves, second flat bit that moves, and the inside bit that would move, but I'm not going to force that. So there we have it. That's that. I shall see you next time for doing another one of these. Other than that, thanks for watching. I didn't finish the magazine, did I? I came to that bit and stopped. No, I went through all of it. I did. It just seems like so long ago. So, thank you for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.